Let me know if I could be heard well. We are live, baby. Yeah. 100 band, 100 band, 100 band.
Dancing on my wrist. Heard niggas talking till I split they wigs. When I catch a body, add them to the list. I'm the man, I'm the god, I'm the shit. I got beams, I got Glocks, I got hits. I'm the man, I'm the god, I'm the shit.
My fellow somewhat different. You may speak in the Caravan. Well, yeah, I don't know. He's fighting with like more.
I get the racks, ayy, yo. I spit the facts, ayy, yo. I hit her once, ayy, yo. Don't want her back, ayy, yo. What do you want, ayy, yo? I got the pack, ayy, yo. I bring the drip, ayy, yo. Something like Max, ayy.
Just waiting for the chapter to drop. So
I spit the facts,
should drop at 9.
I hit her once, ayy, yo. Don't want her back, ayy, yo. You fumble the rock, ayy, yo. I get the sack, ayy, yo. Smoking on strong, ayy, yo. Smoking on wax, ayy. Caliban, ayy. 100 bands, yo. Watch me pull up in the bands, yo. Watch me pull up in the bands, yo. Caliban, ayy. 100 bands, yo. All this power is in my hands, yo. All this power is in my hands, yo. Caliban, ayy. 100 bands, ayy. Watch me pull up in the bands, yeah.
Okay, I heard you.
He's around somewhere. I'm sure they'll show him 90% anyways. We'll see what happens with Caliban. 100 bands. What they do? You alright, man? You got the bubble guts?
Yeah, beat my ass for a second. It came out of nowhere. I'm good though. I had to take a shower after. I was like, nope.
I know those ones. You gotta cleanse your soul. you gotta cleanse your soul after.
Yeah, I was like, you know what? I feel dirty now. Hey, that's it.
I got a plan, like machine, we throwing the lands, hey, yo. I got a plan, hey, I strip on my hands, hey, yo. I got a plan, hey, I strip on my hands, hey, yo. I got a plan, hey, these niggas don't wanna throw hands, hey, yo. I got a plan, like
I'm still waiting for
throwing the lands, hey, yo.
I
got a plan, I got a rack, I got a plan. Get rid of the lands, get that attack. Army on me,
this is go. Top 1. Bitch was right.
Niggas want more than I know this one crack. Pop in the pill, never love that. We smoke with the clans. I heard the buffalo smoke with the hands. Niggas want more, so I bring Caliban. Bloody that nigga and see through his pants.
Cause every character I pick, he write good. So I won. So the only person he don't write that good anymore is Yu Ha-Sung. I don't know what happened with him, but everybody else, he write good. That I like.
Two presents on me, I fuck if I can. Do we hop in and go spot the money you spend? I got a plan, ayy, I strip on my hands, ayy, yeah. I got a plan, ayy, I strip on my man, ayy, yeah. I got a plan, ayy, these niggas don't wanna throw hands, ayy, yeah. I got a plan, ayy, we throwing the lands, ayy, yeah. I got a plan, ayy, I strip on my hands, ayy, yeah. I got a plan, ayy.
Naito. Alright, turn that off for a second. Switch D screen. Wait, I opened up the wrong thing. Already. Let me move this for a second. Oh no, that's not what I wanted to do. Yeah. Let's put this. I'll put this off screen for now. Actually, I guess. I can be here. Actually, it's fine. Whatever. It's no biggie. It's no big deal. You know what I'm talking about, mate. You know what I'm talking about, innit? Come on. Give me the chapter, dog. It's 9 o'clock. Hit that refresh one more time. What if you say pick? I think I break the speaker. I get there's so much potential out there, but folks are ready to pop off. Feel it. There we go. Season 3, episode 80, people. We are here. Let me just check something real quick. This one see how it looks in OBS. Should be alright. Alright, let's get to reading. See what's popping with this chapter. I got Vincent here. I got some other people that might come later. Yeah, we'll see what happens. Hey, yo, it's time early. Welcome. I haven't done it on Sunday in a while anyways. I've been doing Kubera for Sunday, so it is what it is. I'm not going to be here for a couple days, that's why. But alright, let's get it. Unlike you felines, we canines have something called pride. Well, Yama, we're going back to Yama and Yasratcha. I'll never beg you for anything. Rumble, sorry about the noise, background noise. You're just as stubborn as your father. It looks like it's going to take longer than I thought. I hope you won't regret your decision. Tales uses story about slave in utero, Tower of God, 52nd floor, Battle Royale, chapter 6. Okay, so they're gonna keep scrapping. Okay, let's get it. Look how you stepped to him. Wait, why you stepped to him like that? Like you little nigga? Like he waxing you, man. Perspective. Why you ever looking down at like that shit funny, man? Sorry. I hope you won't regret your decision. Regret? I never regret anything. So he tries to punch Yasratcha. Did he hit him? Hit him back? Oh nah, he dodged that shit. You too fast, man. Ugh. Yeah, they scrapping. Yo, I still gotta say this, Vince. I was so wrong about this fight, yo. I was so fucking wrong.
Bro, I told you. Man, Yasratcha different, bro.
He really out here. It's the same thing again. He runs away and I can't catch him. At this rate, I'm gonna end up wasting another turn. I have to find some way to catch him. He looks like he's burning the dying will flame on his head. Hold on. Suna? Sawada Sunayoshi? Iksabana. Yeah. Yama, complete transformation of both arms. Oh shit, transcendental skill. What are you about to do? Canine destruction. I hate that name, but alright. I'm so disappointed in that name. Canine destruction? I still think this guy 8 names attack is mad funny. Nah, bruh. Run me a fair one. Yeah, really. He like, nah, bro. You beat me 11-0, but that I had to change my shoes, dog. I ain't stretch. I ain't warm up. This is the real route. That's what he said. All right. Bam, 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 bam. It's hard to tell what's happening sometimes. In this
Yep.
Like I just see particle effects and stuff, you know. That's actually there's Yasratcha. Not a bad attack. You just swipe that shit away. So blows up, kaboom. There's dust. The dust is settling. Yasratcha is completely unscathed. You should see the look on your face. I guess you thought that attack would turn the tide for you. Why didn't that attack work on him? Is he some kind of beast? How many people are like him in Jihad's army? I don't think he went to that. I don't think he went that deep. Dude, that was a Darius M level stretch, dog. If you know, you know. But yeah, I don't think it was that deep for him. Suna theme song is one of the most lit MC theme songs, at least top 5. I like it a lot. If it was Can Destruction, I'd give it a pass. K9's Destruction, damn. All right, that's what I'm getting from your face. Why are you surprised? I already told you how this battle is gonna end. What? I planted fear in you. That's why your attacks don't work against me. I told you I'd spare you if you beg for your life. If you really don't get it, then I have to make you understand. I told you, remember? I can do anything you can do. Oh, hell no. Is he about to... Nigga, hold on. He turned purple. He's sucking in some smoke. His shirt ripped. He look like Yama right now. Hold on, just the pants. What's he doing? He can do anything I can do? Wait a minute. Is he doing a complete transformation? So this is complete beastification for Yasratcha.
Yeah.
Eat your heart out. This is the complete transformation you wanted to achieve. Didn't he already do it? I don't get it. You wanted to achieve so badly? That was probably...
See, he on that Cooler Frieza, where Frieza got the final form, and Cooler's like, nah, there's a 5th form. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Like, there's a form beyond this one. Hold on, he looks cold though. Like I don't even get what I'm looking at. Like he has some weird core crystal thing in his stomach, like separating his
Yeah,
torso.
yeah, this shit is crazy, bro.
It's
It look like
not
some.
it's not cat like I thought it would be. Like maybe I thought he'd come like a lion or something, you know, king of the jungle type beat.
Yeah,
You
no,
know?
he look like some Dark Souls Grim Reaper shit. Like, what is this?
This is clean though. Jesus Christ. Tremble. Tremble. Oh shit. Like what the fuck am I looking at, nigga? Oh wait a minute. Is that his eye? Cause doesn't his eye look like that? Is his eye like
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah.
in the fucking flame? Oh my goodness, bro.
This is crazy. You know, this kind of remind me of too the Kingdom Hearts shit. The fucking suits.
Yeah,
Kinda
oh
remind me
yeah.
of that a little- Kind of remind me of that a little bit too.
Holy
Now this is crazy. He don't got no feet. He don't got no stomach. He don't even
Yeah.
got a head.
He
Like, what is
do
this? I
look
don't
like
even-
like one of those nobody like the Dusks or something. I can't remember. Like I hear you
Yeah, yeah.
that he experienced such a pure primal fear. Whoosh. Wait, did this repeat the panel? Is that complete transfer? Nigga, can't you do this? Do it. Power up. Yasratcha. This nigga's scared. Yeah, he's not the guy.
I'm not gonna lie. That is scary. If I look
I-
at that,
honestly-
that looks like Sauron eye, bro.
Nigga, what am I looking? Yeah, word to Lord. Like, what am I looking at, bro? Like, I'm a be like, hey, yo, end my turn. I end my turn. He said, well, boys, this was it. It was an honor fighting beside you. Yeah, it's not looking good for this nigga. It's just not looking good at all. That's wild, B. He's screaming? Oh, Yama cried out. He roared as though he wanted to release all the fear in him. But the more he shouted, the stronger the fear came, and there was no way to stop it. Oh my god. He's got to go all sad, bro. Where's Doom? Come save this man. Where's Paul? Yo, Paul, come save Big Bro, baby. Yeah, he coming towards him. Oh shit. Wait, hold on. Yama. Oh, actually, no, you missed. I thought you attacked him. He's trying, I guess. I thought he was just gonna run away. Yo, he's turning into like a ball of like that energy he is. He's too fast, bro. Oh yeah, you're done for. You're cooked. He looks. Yeah, I didn't think. This isn't. I'll comment on this in a second. But Jesus Christ, dude. Spin, pivot. Yeah. You just get out of there, man. Oh, he's coming right for his eye. Ah, shit. Blood. Yeah, blood, baby. I did not think it would be this lopsided. Like, what the fuck are these Slayers doing, bro? Hit the gym.
I mean, I guess because, you know, Yasratcha, I don't want to spend too much while you finish the chapter, but, you know, he had an inherent advantage in this fight, so.
Oh my god. Why prehemming? Sir, I for forfeit not like this. Yeah, not like this, bro. Come on, Yama. Transform, bro. Like this is look at this super like what does Yama look like then? Like what entity is this? What the fuck, dude?
But remember, he can't. Remember in the previous couple, I don't remember what chapter it was, 'cause I don't think it was last chapter, but remember he was talking about how he couldn't
Because of the fear? Is that why?
Yeah, he felt like he was holding back. He's like, wait, like why am I like not doing everything I can? Like I feel like I'm attacking him, but it was like it don't feel like I'm doing everything I got. But yeah, it's the fear inside of him. He not like thinking straight and shit like that.
Oh, Jesus, man. Yasratcha! Man, he ain't no punk. You punch him back. Yeah, okay, he trying. But he too slow, man. What the fuck is he doing? You got multiple banks behind him? Yeah, you're cooked, bro. You're done. You're done for. You're done. He's over. Oh my god, not like this, fam. This is why I'm Team Karaka. Let me just stop.
Karaka got an infinity lie, so that's why. Even if he get cooked badly, it don't even matter.
Look at him. He hit him with the open palm, just blowing him back. Scratching him in his chest and shit. He grabbed him by the face. Yeah, it's over. You know what that means. Look at him. Next time you want to act out like that, be careful who you mess with. Oh my goodness. Jesus, the explosion. I always said SIU was good at showing the destructive scales of attacks by zooming out. Because you know how big the squadrons are. The quadrants are for like each square of the map on the cat tower or whatever. Woo! That was just a scrap chapter. That was quick. That was fast. It wasn't. Oh my god, bro. He's cooked. He's cooked, bro. I can't believe this. What's the thumbnail I'm gonna use for this one? I can't believe this. Did you ever think he would go outside like that? Even whether or not you thought maybe Yasratcha was stronger, did you think it would be like this though?
Not until he said he implanted fear in him. Then I knew what it was.
Okay. Oh, did you basically assume that maybe the ability would work similar to Yama's, where like he can't hurt him now because he's scared of him?
I knew whatever would happen that it was gonna like he had a big inherited bench, it was gonna cancel out. But yeah, but before I thought Yasratcha was just gonna like do like tricks and like or just like he was just gonna trick Yama. He's gonna use like his power against him or some shit like that. Mm-hmm. But then when he said I implanted fear in you, I was like, oh yeah, he's cooked. He don't got nothing. At least not at this moment. Not at this juncture. He don't got nothing for that guy.
That's just sad, bro. Plus Yama don't got the knowledge the beast Yas got. Yeah, Yasratcha is very knowledgeable, especially within the stuff within his own family and whatnot.
I'm not that worried about it.
Yeah.
Because obviously they did all that stuff to get Yasratcha and the big fact that Doom and Paul are still alive, it means that something gonna happen. They gonna do something with them.
I was always still under the impression or feeling that it was gonna take the combined might of the three brothers in some capacity. Like even if like Paul fights the cat, and then it's Yama and Doom versus Yas. Like I never thought that he would do it alone. I just didn't think he would go out like this though. Like you're not that guy, pal. You're not that guy.
He had to humble them. They had to. I mean, honestly though, they kind of needed this because Jihad Army ain't took no W. This is like their first major W, like the entire since season 2. They didn't have no major W's in that either. So this is like their first major W of anything. So they actually really needed this, and they did it against one of the strongest opponents. This is why they don't be scared. This is why they're not scared of Slayers.
Yeah, that's why they're like the what? F.U.G, what, bro?
Yeah, they be like, bro, y'all don't have anything. Until you prove that y'all can beat us, y'all don't have anything. Y'all the ones that gotta prove it. We don't gotta prove nothing.
Damn. I didn't think it was gonna go all like this. Not like this. Not like this.
He had to humble him.
Yeah, it is what it is, though. Okay, hold on. I feel betrayed. SIU, please don't repeat Karaka. You asked me like a modified version of Mewtwo from Pokemon. Maybe the is it? Do you mean the Mega Evolution? I can't even know. It's Karaka's turn to get clapped next. Hey, why? Why do this? Why do this to me?
Nah, Karaka don't ever get fully clapped. Karaka gets beaten, but he don't get fully clapped. He can't do it. He got too many lives.
You don't think what you erected to him poking him was?
No, see what I'm saying? He got beat up, but you can't fully clap him. He got too many tricks in the train.
I love that. I just need that Karaka moment, bro. I just gotta get that. I just gotta get it.
Yeah, I wonder who it's gonna be against. I wonder if he'll have something against somebody we don't expect or something.
I would like him to go against Fusile, maybe like the number 2 in the Yasratcha's army, maybe. I don't know. I'm just.
No, that sounds good. That sounds like a good opponent to have. I wish she would do it without Doan though. Can she not be there?
Yeah. Yeah. Can she just like die?
or at least like move her somewhere else. I don't know.
Yeah. I don't know, man. She's not it.
I wonder what her role's even gonna be. I don't want to get too off track, but like I have no clue what she's doing here.
I actually agree with you. Like, what thematically, what is her role here? Like, honestly, like if you had, like, I don't know what to do with her at all. Like, she's just waste, yo. She's a waste, you. I just don't rate her. She's a waste, you. Thinking back to how early in season 3, Bam was talking heavy to Yama about him just being a thug. To see this cruelty, honestly, Vince brings some good points though. My faith has been somewhat slightly restored. Hey, man. Here's kind of what I'm thinking. Like, I've already admitted how wrong I was about Yasratcha and everything, right? And I actually like him. I think he's probably one of my favorite antagonists we've seen in this series. Honestly, all things considered, but. Like I said, I knew when beastification was real. I'm like, okay, that's not good. And remember I said the moment where he's like, wait, do you think that was good? Did you think I was gonna work, or do you think I'm trash? Oh, you think I'm trash? Okay, like now I knew he was angry, but I didn't think it will go like this. Like the level of, but then again, How do you guys perceive this fight going? Perhaps if there was no fear Fang in here, like, do you think it would go better? Like, do you think Yama's? Do you think the fear that Yama's fear is genuine, or is because of whatever shit he's talking about he implanted in him? You know what I'm saying?
A little both.
Okay.
Because the complete transformation
Is what he's
something.
okay. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, something that Yama can't do. But obviously, the little stuff before that was causing him to hold back a little bit. Like, without him, like, really knowing it, he was like, it's kind of like when you fighting somebody, but you don't know why you're pulling your punches. You're like, why am I not, like, not hitting this guy as hard as I can? This is weird. Because you just feel something's off. Like, you have that instinct telling you that, like, nah, something ain't right here. So, like, you pulling your punches without trying to. And that's kind of what he was doing at first. So I think, like, if you didn't have the fear, he would hurt Yasuo. Because that's the thing, right? In this fight, he didn't really hurt him. So if he didn't have the fear, I think he would hurt him. But he'd probably still lose. It'd just be a lot closer. It wouldn't be this bad.
That makes sense to me. Because, like, didn't Yasratcha at one point say it's like you're slowing down? Like,
yeah.
Okay. Oh, man. That's just crazy. They got no dubs. Didn't Jinsung not get clapped? White was out here running from Kella and the wall's parts. Yas even fucked up all of them K9s before dipping from the wall. That's fair. But
I think it's still a dub.
I think he kind of meant from the grander perspective of the tower at some degree. I don't know though. I couldn't tell you how they Squadron has been on the timing all the time. Better track record than them Slayers. Finally caught up. What's up, Wolf Nara? I'm definitely gonna get you, Nara. You and Almighty Fish Mix, we're definitely gonna have to get you guys into a discussion because you guys are newcomers who just caught up. I want you guys' like fresh perspective on the series and how you feel about it. So we'll get that collab and stuff going. Just gotta wait till I get back. I'm not gonna be here for a couple of days. I'm going on a little trip. It'll be OT, but when I'm back, we'll get that popping.
Were they saying that what they were saying?
Someone was saying basically that the army has consistently had W's from Hajin Sung losing to Caliban.
But it's not. That's not the same though, because Jisung really didn't like lose like straight up. Like it was, but Shinny planned the whole fight basically.
Yeah, but the point I was making is that like he failed his mission. He didn't kill Ban.
Yeah, exactly.
So from the overall world of the tower, or maybe from Jihad's eyes or Dory, whatever, what have you, he didn't complete what he needed to do despite the capturing of Hajin Sung. So that's kind of my thing. Hold on. Right now, Dowan's goal is Liboric, but I honestly don't know her purpose. I forgot about that because she's connected to I forgot she was connected to Hidden Grove. I totally forgot.
Okay, well that's good. I'm glad somebody remember because I sure as hell didn't remember.
I know. I don't care what any of them niggas. Like Child's alright though. I don't know Child. Even before the fear, Yasratcha's not classing him. I agree with you, Nara. I think Yasratcha is clearly stronger than him, but I do think Yam will be able to hurt him. I don't know though. Do you think that Yasratcha is just naturally faster than him? Because Yama's supposed to be fast.
No.
Okay.
I don't think he was. That's what I'm saying. That's why he said he was slowing down. I don't think he is. But here's the thing, right? All of that becomes null and void the moment that Yas does complete transformation. None of that shit matters. But like, yeah, in their standard form, Yama's doing something. He's obviously not killing Yasratcha. But like, if they're both in regular. Yama's probably like raw power wise the strongest person here right now, other than Bam, obviously.
You don't think?
But other than Bam,
what about a Vankel in your eyes? Just out of curiosity, I'm just wondering.
Oh well, yeah, it's probably around the same. Cause I don't know how to compare it to, but yeah, like they all. It's kind of funny. A lot of people on Bam's team kind of just feel with the raw power thing. So yeah, like, and I don't always know how the combat works. In Tower of God, because it don't always make sense to me. But as far as like pure destructive power, yeah, they're probably the people.
I could see being top five. Top five, what? Hold on. I don't know if Yama would win, but Yasratcha isn't coming out unscathed. That I think my opinion is in line with that. Like I think he would have caught him with a technique or two here or there, maybe. I don't know. I want to see them fight somehow without the fear thing. It's like if each time Yama draws a partial transformation, then Yama would transform more to catch up to Yasratcha. Just got here, but Naya, you can't tell me Yas ain't top 5 in his family and without. Oh, that's what she meant. Okay, top 5 in the family. Okay, so okay, hold on. I will get to that in a second because I really think there's an argument and a case you can make, but I do think you guys are overlooking something very, very, very obvious with that family. But one second. And without fear, Yas and Yama are probably equal with me giving the edge to Yama. Honestly, that's very interesting. Elaborate on that if you can. All right, yeah. We'll get you in there for sure. Got to give props to Yas for basically bending people to being affected by his passive. Smart play. My thought process before Yama screaming and getting his ass completely whooped, I thought Yama was using strong and simple movements. I would agree with that. Like it seemed to me like Yama was trying to like use too much power and not enough speed, and Yasratcha was faster, nimble, and more precise with his attacks. I could see Yas being top 5. Cat is faster, but Yama has the strength. I think Yama's scared to go complete transformation. Maybe I'm wondering if maybe there's some type of drawback he can't do it long, and he thought that he wanted to win. I don't know. I'm not sure why he didn't go full K9. We'll see it. We'll probably see it in the Remax and the next round.
Didn't he relatively just learn it? I don't know if I'm remembering that.
No,
right.
he beat Doom. That's how he beat Doom and sealed him way back when. He beat him with K9 with full complete K9 transformation. I don't know if he kept training after that fact, but he was training. Doom was stronger than him. He became stronger than Doom through training, because Doom just kept making K9 people to do his bidding instead of actually increasing his own strength. So
yeah, he's a funny guy.
Y'all think Yama needs to go full feral Houndborn? Yeah, Houndborn for sure. Yeah, I forgot. I used to I like calling them Houndborns. It's better to offset Yasratcha's calm demeanor. I think so. Like, he would have to go like full feral, untamed beast to get Yasratcha out of his beast tamer, calm, cool, composed, and collected kind of demeanor. I agree with that. I feel like when it comes to pure destructive power, Vankel should be more impressive than Yama because of the ancient flames. That's fair. Vankel, Yama, Karaka, Bam, hero of the war in that order. Okay. Would you say the fight would be Aokiji versus Aokiji and Akainu close? I would say
that sounds like a fairly fair comparison.
That made sense to me. That made sense to me. I don't know though for 100%, but that made sense to me. But okay, so here's what I want to say about the whole family thing real quick. For the Lopabia family, especially with this and more I'm seeing it. I'm starting to understand why you guys would believe that Yasratcha is probably top 5 in his family. Here's the reason why I don't believe that. He's still a feline person. These guys are not technically like human beings or whatever. And from what I can tell, the interaction we got a little bit, it seemed like he was kind of somewhat a pet to the head of the family, right? I do think he's one of the stronger members in the family. I could go as far as putting him maybe 10th or whatever. I do think you guys are really not thinking about the various branch leaders. There's at least 20, I believe, of those families. I know the one that we just saw wasn't that the Windbird one. Maybe wasn't that impressive. Losing to Doom and to Doom. Actually, if all things considered, Aguero had to do something incredibly smart to break the Windbird's core to defeat him. So like, he was still kind of a problem. Think you're not considering some of those guys may have been close to Lopabia ahead for a long time. Maybe have some favorites with him. Like, I think some of those guys are actually monsters. Like, the actual heads of the branch families, So I do think you guys are not considering those guys, because I do think that there's at least 5 of those branch leaders who are OD. Yeah, Yasratcha couldn't, but I get because of Yasratcha's position in the tower and him working for like being like a squadron commander, I could get why you could make the case. I'm not saying you're wrong to think that. I do think you're overlooking a lot of the family. I also think you're not considering some of the Lopabia princes that they have in there, right? You never know how strong they could become. I know these two are regular, so they're not that powerful, but I'm saying you never know. They could be more princes of the Jihad in that family. So I would temper that a little bit. It's a little early. Let's see, but I get it. You want to chime in on that?
That and who knows how SIU is going about this whole animal gimmick in the first place? Because it's not like a cat. It's necessarily the strongest animal ever. Mm-hmm. They're really strong animals. Because you got tigers and lions and shit like that. But we don't know. Yeah, it's just too much we haven't seen that to know how much that matters. Like, and then it's just like what I even point back to the thing about how they talk about Rack maybe being a native to the ancient ones. Mm-hmm. Who knows? What if the Lopabia has family members like that? What if they got ancient ones that they're native to or close to or some shit like that? Who knows?
It is definitely possible. So, yeah, I just don't want to jump the gun for that. But I understand the argument. I do think you could make the
Yeah.
case, but that would be my main pushback. You're not considering the branch family leaders, like for the most part.
Yep.
Getting scratched by a cat fucking Yama's on the buff Super Saiyan false. What Trunks did, like, yeah, the power from against Cell. I had to talk about Doom been dead a couple hundred years. Nigga said I'm stronger through prep time. Direct descendants though gonna be nasty. Do you think we'll be seeing the family head up here soon? Actually, all things considered, I do. Desmond, I do think we'll kind of get like at least a silhouette, like, yeah, Yasratcha, you better not. I don't know. I do think we'll get like some, at least a mention of him. He may not necessarily directly say something, but he'll. Yeah. For sure.
They're definitely gonna bring him up. Cause why even go through this whole like animal kingdom on kingdom thing that SIU been doing basically since season 3 started? It has to, cause that's gonna be Yama's probably ultimate enemy, right? So it's just like I definitely can see where it's just like, listen, bro, if you can't even beat Yasratcha, how the hell you gonna beat this? Because all the Slayers are supposed to have a enemy, so it's obvious that at this point that Yama's enemy is the Lopamia family head. If you can't beat Yasratcha, how you gonna beat him? You have no chance, buddy. You have no chance right now.
And as far as I'm concerned, I'm absolutely sure he can control both of them. The family head.
Yeah.
He can add up both of those niggas. The whole race. All these races.
I think the fear thing is like a big thing. That might be like just something that like as you get stronger, because that could be another thing we didn't bring up that could mean something too. Like how Yasratcha implanted fear of him. What if the Lopamia family head got some similar power? He's like, you can't hurt him because you fear him. Mm-hmm. It's just that simple. It could be because it's an animal hierarchy instinct thing. Obviously, they're going for it.
Yeah, I definitely agree. But okay, hold on. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell Discord I was live. My bad. I'm sorry. I'm whatever. Anyways, let me see. Where was I? But yeah, that was a good question. I like that. Wasn't Doom Dad not on a branch leader's level, and he asked ducked him? Or am I tripping? I actually don't remember. I couldn't tell you. I don't recall reading that. It could be that maybe as animas and him being a houndborn, it didn't matter how strong he was. He's basically like an animal like person to them, and he was gonna be easily controlled and manipulated. It's kind of like if I was like a houndborn and Vince is like some incredible animal user. Even though I'm my own person and I'm strong, because maybe I'm still like a canine, he can always control me like an animal. You know what I'm saying? So it's just not a good matchup. That's kind of maybe how I'm kind of thinking of it. But hold on.
Yeah, same for me.
The way I seen it was from his domination of animals. I think he is a pet. So he's top 5 in the fight, but not top 5. So in the war, to see any top 5 members, I think he got dominated, and it kind of shaped his ideals. I kind of am getting that idea where like maybe Yasratcha was tamed by the Lopamia head, and as a result, he does what he does as like frustration. Because I almost wonder if that inferiority complex thing is gonna tie back to Yasratcha as well with the White and Liboric. I actually have a feeling that somehow Yama's dad is just gonna like have him feel some type of way because he kept talking about him. So we'll see. SIU has just done his hardest to avoid showing Yama's full power. Even now, Yas, who was showing his power after Yama, no more. Play more of his hands first. Fair enough. And I agree with the sentiment that Yama has more power than Yas, but not speed. So when Yama overcomes his fear and full body with awakening every part of his body, then Yas may be done. I also think narratively, Yasratcha has to die, and this is where Yama kind of gets his mental and power increase, which is hard to come by with some of his age and power already. That's fair. I think so. I think Yama's gonna have to I almost wonder if like one of his brothers will talk something into him and maybe make him like stop being a little scaredy dog. You know
No, it's definitely gonna happen. It's especially Doom, because think about it. Doom is still alive. Yeah. What other purpose was he gonna serve if he's still alive? Because obviously they kept him alive for a reason. Also, the flashback where Yasratcha talked about how he made the deal with Doom to keep them all alive. Obviously, Doom is gonna tell him something how to break it, or I don't know how they gonna break it, but Doom obviously probably will know something.
You just gave me an idea, but let me get through these comments and then I'll get to it. I hope I don't forget. Considering we've seen Jihad and Gustang, I won't be shocked if we see him. Fair. Nah, Doom's pass was under Yasratcha, so even then I doubt it. SIU likes cats more than next cats more simple. Like, what's that fucking game? Splatoon? Like cats and dogs and whatnot. I actually never thought of the Princess of the Lopibia family. Think of someone Yasratcha stronger than add the blood of Jihad and maybe a 50-month series. Exactly what I'm saying. Like, I've always found that in a kind of natural sense, the princesses of Jihad are the strongest in tower inhabitants in some capacity. The same way like our regulars are like, they come in and blah blah yada yada. Is Yas not a family head? No. And do you think that the princes would not also be family heads? Oh, you know what? That's not a bad thought process. I wouldn't be shocked if there was a prince to Jihad that was also a branch leader. That's actually a very good point. I didn't even think about that.
That'd be fire.
I love Miles, bro. Also, Doom did beat a branch head. Well, Doom and Paul with conjunction with Aguero's plan. Remember that, the teleporting, the thing. But yeah, they beat him. And Doom's not supposed to be a scrub. He was top 200 at some point. Like,
right. Yeah, Doom. Not like Doom is trash. Yeah. None of these guys on this level are trash.
Cole, why you always do this to me? Let's be honest. Karaka would have even lasted longer this long. Yama a real one. Infinite Lazarus, infinite else. Man, leave me alone. A-Chain's greater than Rankers. Karaka lasts longer than Bam. Look, man. I just need Karaka to do something. Here's
the thing with Karaka, right? Mm-hmm. Obviously, from what we've seen from Karaka is neither like Bam or Yama. Yama is pure power from whatever his animal Shinsu instinct shit, whatever you want to call it. But pure animal power, all that raw power is that. Bam is strong because he ignores the rules and he's like a ridiculously strong wave controller. Karaka ain't neither of those two things. Karaka's a scout, number one. Number two, he's got tricks of the trade. Like, he just got a whole bunch of tricks.
Yep.
That's just what it is. Karaka way different from any other. Like, Karaka's not gonna win the same way they do. Karaka's gonna win. It's probably gonna be through like some techniques that like they're not gonna be able to break or some crazy shit. Mm-hmm. If he does win. Yep. By the way, I'm driving, so I hope that's not to make it too much noise.
No, you're okay. I mean, I heard you signaling, but you're fine. Don't worry about it. But
okay, yeah. Just making sure.
But yeah. Yeah, guys, like the stream. Thank you. Now, I gotta start saying this shit more often. I know it's like a psychological.
I know we don't think about that.
I don't be saying subscribe. I be forgetting to say subscribe, share, notifications, like it. Yeah, hit that. You're like the 31 people. Yo, like the stream, man. Like the stream. I don't like that ratio I'm seeing. Blick that like. But
Oh shit! You know what? Let me pull over real quick. I might need to turn around. But okay, yeah.
Now Doom's pop was under Yasratcha, blah blah blah. Actually, never. Oh wait, what was I saying? Where was I just now? I lost where I was.
We were talking about the princess being the thing.
No, I lost where I was in the chat. So I found.
Oh, I don't know. Yeah.
I do remember saying he did. Okay, I get what you're saying. Like basically he was like a branch leader level without maybe being branch leader, but we'll have to get. I think we need more insight before we can do that. The family head, I mean. Great announcing that branches and families. It's like assuming like Bork is a top Quinn family member. The hidden floor showed us that a lot of the strongest family members are low-key hidden. That's the truth. And you also have to remember that SIU introduced the blue holes for a reason. We have no idea what monsters are running around the tower from ancient times are just sleeping, chilling, biding their time for something. You don't know what monsters from what families could just be on the lurking around the corner. So
yeah, because he basically. By SIU doing that, he kind of made like the whole number system meaningless. So just like, obviously these guys are still the cream of the crop because they're Haigh-Rankers, but he kind of made like, oh, they're number 50, they're number 60. Like, unless they're like the very, very top in the top 20, like a lot of that shit kind of meaningless now. Because it's just like, you know, like you said, like there could be hidden members or just like they just been inactive. They're not on the radar. We don't know how strong they are.
Yeah, I've been chilling for a minute in the red light district. I'm about to come throw hands. Hold on, I've been chilling. Y'all didn't know about me. I've been in the tower for a minute.
Yeah, so it's just like that's why I don't try to power scale. That's why oh, Yasratcha top 5. It's not that, yeah, like you said, not that they're wrong, because they very well could be right. We just don't know. We don't have enough information to make that, and there's no clear and obvious power scaling thing anymore. So, yeah,
It's
we'll see though.
and then I always have to like remind myself that it's based on power, recognition, and influence. You know.
Yeah, so it's not just always just power. Yeah.
You are right though. I do remember them saying that he can control humans as well. As an irregular, with the power of animal, that doesn't shock me. That he could probably puppeteer humans to some degree too. So yes, he can. Like the video, Yama's defense when he became a Slayer, his goal was to never really kill the family heads. It's not. I hear you. That's fair. Neither one of those two agents we saw were even hurt in their respective fights. There's something serious. The family head got Yama's father from the workshop. I wonder where he took him. On bro, I'm already knowing them agents is a different breed, and I need more lore, especially when I see Rack chuck the spear. Well, we all be waiting for Rack for a minute, so we'll see what he did. Lopa B is like one of the most.
Wait. When they said Yama's goal was never to defeat the family head.
Yeah.
But that's it. But okay, like that's true and all. But
I think Doom was always supposed to technically be the Slayer, but Yama was like, you bitch ass nigga, it's my turn.
oh well, here's the thing, right? That's irrelevant. That doesn't matter. It's what F.U.G wants.
Mm-hmm.
F.U.G wants him to take out whoever. They don't give a damn what your goal is. Like that doesn't matter.
Mm-hmm.
Like bam, they didn't care about him having his goal. They don't care about Yama having his. They don't care about that. I mean, this organization is weird, but obviously you're Slayer because their goal is their ultimate goal for you, and why they're supporting you in the first place, quote unquote, is so you can take care of whoever they need you to take care of. The only person we know of right now that plans to do something, well, two, is Karaka and White. They obviously have plans to take care of what they need to take care of, but everybody not like that necessarily. So who knows the other Slayers, especially the new ones. The old ones, they seem to be not nice people.
Yeah. Even Dowan had a little bit of a comment about that, I believe, if I remember correctly, something like that. But
yeah, she was just like, these new Slayer different. She's like, what's good with y'all? Like the old Slayers would have never been teaming up and stuff.
Y'all human. Y'all got human emotions.
Yeah.
Lopo B is one of the most loyal family to Jihad, so I could see the family had to give up more stronger person his family to the Jihad army. But at the end of the day, I'm certain that if he's like, yo, I need a war, send me some niggas, he will send him some branch leaders and stuff too. So,
my thing is though, like, does that even matter? Like, what is sending one strong person when you might got like 50? Like, they got like a huge family too.
Yeah.
Like, like okay, here's Yasratcha. Good luck. Like, have fun, nigga. We good.
If Rat can infuse his fear with some stone power, would be cooking. What would you say you like more, this war or the Last Station? Honestly, this war. The Last Station is my least favorite part of Tower of God. It's not that I'm not even necessarily saying it's bad, but it's easily my least favorite part. It's kind of like how I talk about Dressrosa. I don't think Dressrosa is a bad arc necessarily, but it's just my least favorite One Piece arc. I have my reasons for it, but
it's my second least favorite because we got them back to back. The Yama stuff that was worse.
The cage. Okay. Okay, I guess that's fair. The cage shit was not it.
I mean, you could pick either one, but yeah,
they're interchangeable in that sense. But if Doom dies, can Yama just steal the Fang and his abilities? So do you mean that like, could Yama now be the one who creates canine people? That's interesting. I don't know if that's possible, but I would surmise. But then again, why Yama had the Fang for so long? So why wouldn't he have done it himself? You know what I'm saying? So like you have to kind of.
Well, Yama kind of an idiot. So
you know what the thing is though? He struck me as someone highly intelligent the first time Bam and Karaka came. He knew why they were there. He's like, yo, find Dendeng, and I'll give you help. Like he was almost measuring them up to some degree, but maybe because but then in hindsight, maybe because he was in a position of power where he had the leverage to negotiate that way. That's why he was doing it. You know. Let me see now. It's not going to be a problem. I need Stone Golem or Stone Golem infused with Denshin suit like Bam. That'll be dope. You know, like when like Ozai and Aang are fighting and Aang puts the like rock armor on him for a second. Like, yo, if Rack did some shit like that, that'll be crazy, son. That'll be go W. The Last Station with different breed. Don't compare. Versatility / ambition, teamwork makes the dream work. Facts. Could a princess be a branch leader if they can't create descendants? I don't know if that matters. We don't know the inner workings of what the branch leader in that family. I don't think that matters, honestly, because their job is to be the strongest and carry out orders and help the family. The local Bia head could keep making more direct descendants and other shit like that. I don't think that matters, personally speaking. The moment we in All Out War, all I hear is wait. The moment we're All Out War, all I hear is we saw the tricycle. You want to play a game? Constantly thought we were gonna go this shit. Yeah. I hear you. The first time I ever saw Karaka, I thought Assassin. Oh man, Karaka. Oh lord. I'm trying to get up to the chat. Sorry, what I'm here for. And how the could kill of Gustang family member without making it obvious about the chores, bro. You didn't convince yourself to like. Can't a person in the family without reason and Adori is close with Caliban in the. I'm not gonna. Yo, Omar, chill with that, man. Don't talk about the Rosin here. Let me see now. But Yasratcha is translated as the ultimate translation. I think with the pinch of salt though. I'm not sure 'cause I didn't read it. Okay, fair enough. But chill. But just be cognizant. There's people in here, who don't mess with the raws and stuff. So just be careful with those kind of comments. I want to see an anima that controls an ancient. Oh my god. Do we know if each Bramley? Wow. Branch family of the Lopobia each control one of those ancient beasts like the one-eyed snake. Maybe it stems from them, or would it be something exclusive to the sons? I do think, like, if you think about Elaine was what, the Grey Wolf family, and she was granted the Grey Wolf, Fenrir, I can't remember exactly his name, Fenrir or something like that, right? I think that every single one is associated with some type of thing, like a windbird. I wouldn't be surprised if something like a fucking dragon or a phoenix, something crazy like that. I think it's more so along those lines. Like they're gonna have access to controlling an animal that's crazy. So maybe you're right about the cobra. Maybe the cobra was one of those things. That's not. I don't think that's far off. 100 scaling is meaningless. I think there's so many regulars and even top 100 people outscales most people we grown attached to, and it shows a growing mechanic for regulars. We see too that they don't get left behind. But I want to see people ranking like Yama, White, Yas, the rest. I want to see where they would honestly stack up right now too. Honestly, I would surmise Yama's probably what do you think, Vince? Like bottom 100, 103 to like 90ish.
Yeah.
Okay.
That sounds about right. As far as just pure destructive power, it, like I said, fighting in this series is so weird because there's so many variables. Like, this is not just like, oh, I'm stronger than you. Like, and I'm talking about just fighting. I'm not even talking about the ranking. I'm talking about just fighting. Cause like look at White, right? Like, Yama's stronger than White if we talk about just probably raw destructive power. But White has a skill that most people in the tower can't do anything about. You can't block his attack.
You can't dodge it.
You can't do it, or you can't dodge it. My bad. You can't dodge it.
You kind of can't block it though. But like you could take. Remember, you could take the hit and hit it with something stronger. So you kind of right.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, and then also like it's weird because this is a weird series where when I see a lot of people fight, there's no quote unquote drawbacks. So I don't know how stamina works. Like, people don't really get like tired. They don't run out. It's not like ki or like chakra. They don't seem to ever like run out of power.
Like a finite pool of energy they're drawing from.
Yeah. So like I don't get it. Like, so it's just that, like, is he stronger than him or no? Or can he just beat him? I don't know. But I have to guess that either Yama or Evankin Hell from our side is the strongest person here. Mm-hmm. Don't know which one though. Mm-hmm. But one of them two are the strongest. Because White seems to be very contingent on how many souls he has. Mm-hmm. We know he's the only one we know that his shit burns up. But it's probably one of them two.
I don't care if you're important like that. I don't think any of these guys are above top 50. I actually agree with you, Miles. I think that the highest maybe like 60, 55-ish. I don't think top 50 will be another breaking point. I agree with you because they said the top 300 is like different, you know? So I do think the top 50 is probably different. I do think the top 10 or 15 or whatever is going to be even more. I'm like, yo, these are levels to this for sure.
Evankin Hell was 60.
Yeah.
So she and we're just going by off pure rank.
Yeah.
She's the strongest person here. Mm-hmm. And also we know she can't unleash her full power because administrators and stuff come over and they start yelling at her. Mm-hmm. So I don't know.
I'm gonna answer you in a second, Blaze. I'm gonna answer you in a second because I have to go on a tangent for the last station. So just give me a second. No, he can't steal the Fang and said all abilities die when Doom dies. My only pushback, Nar, is I don't think Yama understands shit about himself and his people or his race and his family. So I actually could see him just not knowing that. And maybe he thinks that's the case. But I hear you. Within the narrative, that's what was stated. So you're not wrong to state that. Yeah.
But stuff too, you gotta realize, well, SIU, that type of stuff's not written in stone, dude. Like, this guy can be like, there's a special way that if we do this, and this, you can have it. Like, don't stick to rules too much in this series at this point. Because if you do that, you're just gonna give yourself a headache. Yep. I wouldn't do that personally. Like, so don't be surprised if Doom is like, hey, there's a special way where like I'm like my soul lives inside you now, or some type of shit like that. Like I don't know. It should get real shiesty in this series sometimes, man.
That's a fact. Who do you think the next person to make it out of the Cat Tower is? The soul guy, the guy who's collecting the souls of like the dark skin. I think he's gonna come out next. Yeah, that's my guess. You have one in mind?
If it's not him, who else is the options?
Maybe another regular. Maybe their regulars might do something. I don't know. But they can't help. They can't help Bam. So I don't know.
Yeah, no. Who else is the options? I guess I kind of forgot.
There's Cha, Hatsu, all the regulars. Obviously, they're still in there.
Okay,
There's
none of them.
Sola, is her name Sola? Nola, one of the twins. The one got bodied.
Okay, no, not none of them. None of them are coming out. So yeah, you're probably right. Probably that guy.
Yeah.
None of them. Because what the fuck they're gonna do here? They're not helpful.
What's up, Hanzu? What's up? Shinsu. Then shoot. But okay. Let me answer your question real quick. I'm just gonna accept that I'm gonna be behind in the chat. I'm not gonna try to force myself to catch up.
Doom, right? Doom's here, right?
Huh? Doom? Yeah. Doom is here actually. Yeah.
Okay, then yeah.
Yeah. What? Doom, nigga, damn. What the fuck's wrong with me? Yeah. How did I forget about his brother? Doom is definitely have to come and save him. Cause Doom knows a lot. Doom knows. Doom's like, don't fight this guy. Like, so Doom knows a lot. Okay. The reason why the last station is my least favorite arc in Tower of God is because I can start to see fissures within the story very clearly happening in that arc. I thought that some of the power scaling stuff was a little wonky. I thought that some of the stuff they were doing there was it wasn't it, and I thought it was going to bleed into later parts of the series, and in a lot of instances, I was correct on that in that front. I had a huge problem with the statement that when Bam like swung the Black March, like if I hit Charlie, like he would have died. And I'm like, bro, what? He would have died. I didn't like the white stuff initially when he first stepped off, and after Dorian Frog blew him away and him and Karaka got captured and stuff. Like that arc to me has so many small issues that by itself it's not a big deal, But if a very 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 potent ship has enough holes in it, it will begin to not stay afloat at some point. And I started to see those mistakes, and actually did bleed to season 3. I do think he did some good stuff with some of the Shinsu abilities, like the Shinsu passives and stuff like that, and like Jordan having some cool techniques. But I was just like, all I'm seeing is beams. And when Charlie used white noise, I'm like, yes, here we go. And immediately, like, he got saved with the Black March. I'm like, oh, here we fucking go. Like, yo, he just robbed that man of his senses. That's a big deal. That's a sick technique. No. And it's just like, Caliban, honestly, I didn't initially know what to do with him. He's like, oh, I killed your master. Did you really kill him? I mean, yeah, I don't know. Maybe you could, like, what? Like, yes or no, nigga? Like, and he was still fucking alive. Even got hit. Machete hit him again and shocked him, and he still lived. Like, that nigga was not any type of fucking dead, bro. So, you're a clown. You were about the mission. You see Bam. Now you're curious. Okay. And then, the Karaka thing to me is trash. Completely garbage. They fucked up his character. No, there was no instance prior to that moment. I challenge everybody to do this every time, and no one's been able to do it. Show me the panel and or text, separately or in conjunction, that made you think that Karaka actually gave a flying fuck about that nigga before he said that in the last station. Show me. Find it. No one. I've been saying this shit for like 2.5 years, and no one's been able to do it. The last station, just not it, bro. Not for me. It wasn't the worst thing. There was some cool stuff. Seeing Kun Elliot, the floor ruler, blah blah blah. Sharon, the first RE family member we saw. There was a lot of shit that I liked, but overall.
Yep. Also, it's this right?
Oh, remember? Korean Riddler, fraud.
Oh yeah.
Levi.
So here's the thing, right? When me and I, especially like me and I, for example, because we've been reading this for a while. He's been reading it the longest. But you got to understand, when we were reading this weekly, you have to understand the order of events. Well, we didn't binge read this. When we read this, the orders came out. That was the most hype we ever been for the series. We like, look at this. Jihad's people are coming. They're finna cause chaos.
Shit, Doom's not in the game. My bad. Not in the map.
Yeah. And at that time period, we thought like people were going to die. We thought people were at least gonna go missing and stuff like that. Like, we thought they were gonna come to cause chaos. And when shit hit the fan, at that moment, because like people like to play like hindsight, like, oh look, it didn't work out. But at that time that it happened, nothing like really happened. Like, they didn't lose anybody. Mm-hmm. They and the person they did lose, Kun, quote unquote, he died, quote unquote, and it had nothing to do with Jihad people. It had to do with Rachel. So Ban didn't do anything about that. They lost Kun. They had all these one-on-one fights that didn't really turn into anything but Jin Sung and Caliban. Machete played the entire thing. That was wrong, but he didn't die. Mm-hmm. So it's just like there was a whole bunch of things that like SIU did, and then he had like a bunch of like jarring dialogue. Like Yuha Sung, for example. Yuha Sung almost died like 3 separate times. Probably at least 2, but almost 3 separate times in that arc. Mm-hmm. And like, there were just a lot of jarring things that did not look well. Now, you might be able to be like, oh, it didn't look as bad in hindsight, but what was going on? No, fuck no. Shit was not.
You bring up a good point that, like, after those 3 orders came, like, the amount of hype and intrigue for this arc was immense. I always say I can't get mad at the author for my expectations or whatever not being met, but I actually had so many issues with some of the stuff he did in that arc, so that is
legitimate issues that SIU is correcting now. So it's not even like we were crazy. Everybody was talking about like we were crazy. Mm-hmm. He's addressing it now. Like,
people started to admit it. People started to admit that too.
Yeah, look at Hats now. Hats is just like, oh, we can't do anything here. Like, we kind of useless. We're kind of worthless here. Yeah. That was kind of like our feelings when all this shit was happening. There were so many rankers and Haigh-Rankers coming that like a lot of the side cast, other than like escaping, they felt kind of useless in that moment, and that kind of stunk too. Like, they brought these, when Jihad people came, they brought like these regulars and shit like that. They were giving people all these names and doing all this stuff. So we thought we were gonna like you said, we can only be upset, kind of our own headcanon a little bit, but you can't also lie and act like you shouldn't have some expectation when the author seems to be setting certain shit up. And then shit gets weird and jarring. So, yeah, like, it's not like the worst thing ever.
This nigga Levi come with the question, the Scrantron, answer the question. Nigga lost to Rock Throw? Stone Edge? Get this guy out of here. Rack barely learned that shit, man. Levi was a fucking fraud, dude.
Yeah, and he said Jihad people hired them specifically to take care of shit like this. Yeah. So we thought, we had some reasonable expectation, like, oh, the king of the tower and his people, well, not Jihad specifically, but, his people are looking at me like I'm special. Like, oh, I'm going to be like he's going to be like devastating, or he's going to be a problem. Wasn't a problem. He was not a problem.
At all. Not for any reason. Even Bam hit him in his chest, like, oh, my chest, I'm dying. So, it is what it is. Yeah. I can't go through all these comments right now. I want to catch up to it, so I'm just gonna read like some of the ones that stood out to me. But I just know I've seen them all. I don't think Caliban could be top 50. I think Caliban's like 60 maybe. And then again, I'm starting to kind of like Caliban to me is just impregnable fortress. Like, he's just like tough defense, even though like you see him lose an arm, but like that's something that he has to like. I do think we'll start to meet a couple of like Haigh-Rankers who are kind of like glass cannons. They got incredible attack potency and power and speed and stuff, but they can't take a hit the way Caliban can. You know what I'm saying? I think we're gonna get to those. Kind of. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Cause I honestly sometimes I wonder how much punishment White could take for some reason. I don't. For some reason, I feel like White can't take a beating like that. I don't know why. I don't know what it is, but we'll see. That's just my headcanon. But yeah. Let me see. Top 20s like for families, family heads and monsters. Top 30, 40 like the strongest branch leaders, princesses, and other top dogs. Yeah. I agree with that. Yo. Nara, don't start me on the Elaine stuff. I'm not even going on that rant today. I'm not doing it. I'm better than that. I'm better than that. What's up, Kavan? Yeah, my bad. You were saying that Doom wasn't in it. That's my fault. But I do think Doom is coming. I do think Doom, like, he, like, you know, like that weird brotherly love kind of thing. Like, they might have their differences, but it's kind of like, oh no, I have a perfect example. Shout out to Reborn for this. It's like when Zanzis does not like Suna. He does not want you to be the fucking leader of the Vongula. But if another family is attacking the Vongula family, we are united against them. You feel me? So with Yasratcha attacking his brother, his family, the Houndborns, they will be united against him, whether or not Doom and Yama are like, Bati and Bench. So do you think Yasratcha is the strongest squad fighter we've seen so far? I'm a Caliban stan. I can't lie to you.
No,
he's still the one to me. But like Yasratcha's skill set, mindset, and how he goes about stuff is different. I think it's different, and I think it's useful in different ways. Because Caliban seems to be very straightforward. This is the mission. I punch the shit out of you. I leave. Yasratcha will manipulate it, move pieces. You know what I'm saying? He's like cerebral in that sense. So it's like a different kind of skill set. But I am a little more impressed overall from a combat standpoint with Caliban, personally speaking. That's just me though.
I don't have it in writing. Obviously, this is just from my opinion, from what I've seen. Caliban is definitely stronger than Yasratcha. Because I feel like Yasratcha and Laboric, they serve a very specific purpose to the people that we're dealing with here. Like Yasratcha, they brought Yasratcha specifically to deal with Yama. Like that's how I feel. Like they're like, oh, Yama's here? Great, fantastic. We have somebody for him. Don't worry about it. Yeah. Laboric's here. Oh, we got to deal with like Caliban, or we got to deal with some other shit. Like Laboric is better at these like sneaky, underhanded things. Like, cause like you said, Caliban is like, oh, we're gonna punch, we're gonna be united. But like Caliban kind of plays by the rules. For you hunter niggas, Caliban's an enhancer. He's very straightforward for the most part. He's just gonna go do what he got to do. You know. Yeah, he plays by the rules too. Like he's very like. How was Doom like, top 200? I don't know, nigga. Facts. I don't know. But it is what it is. Sorry, go ahead. But think about it like this too. They sent Caliban strictly for Jing Sung. I don't know if Yasratcha is giving Jing Sung the same problems. I just don't see that. That's a good point. Like, yeah, like they brought Caliban strictly for Jing Sung. Jing Sung is obviously like super old. He's super durable. So they had to put somebody against him who had at least a similar thing, because they probably don't have like a ton of Ha family people that can match up with Jing Sung, because he's from that family. He's obviously one of the oldest and strongest from that family. So if they didn't have nobody from that specific family to match up, they had to bring somebody of a similar type and a similar build. So like the very Jihad people, they send people very type matchup appropriate. Which is smart. To whatever they need. Yeah. Shinsu equal to Nen? We'll see. Not in the long run. I'm not a Nen fan like some of you guys. They mentioned Shinsu stamina, but we don't really see it. Okay, that's true. I was gonna mention that when you were saying I've seen characters be tired and stuff, but that seemed to me more so from literal physical fatigue. Like obviously they don't have unlimited lungs, you know. Like that's. I was gonna say that. I forgot to say that. Just got a flashback of Urek being so strong when he met Horang and Prince that he couldn't tell the difference between a ranker and a regular. That's what we're gonna see with some of those monsters. I think Miles, someone said just recently that what did I just see? Top 50 immortal hacks. Yeah, I don't know how Doom was up that high. The ranking burrows, like power scaling, they in the field watching the fights. They're going up betrayal too, so the discrepancies make sense to me in my opinion. It's not a bad point. I guess if they're not literally there recording it or whatnot, they have to go by. They have to go by results and whatnot. What's up, East?
Absolute ass.
But give me a second. Karaka versus Masheni, Yuri fight Redux. Don't do this to me. Why? Just so we could lose? I don't want to see this. I don't want to see it. I don't want to see it. No, I don't want that. I don't want that. Who do you? Oh, wait, I read that already. Okay, so I think I'm kind of. Oh wow, I lost a lot. Can I share my? I'm keeping. I'm not trying to have this go too long. I'm keeping this one closed for now. Ponzu for this one. I'm keeping this one closed because I still gotta go. I still gotta go finish packing for my trip and stuff. But I'm definitely gonna. I got a video I wanna make, and I need you in that one. So we're gonna talk later when I get back on Wednesday. So don't worry about it. Let me see. I see the top four. Well, obviously the top four are the completely different level than anyone else below, and Bam is destined to join them in the series. I just hope that there's less BS power ups and more development of skill. I agree with that. But yeah, like, I mean, Fanta is in his own league. So let's take the next three. Then it's like Enryu, Jihad, Urek, which I do think are somewhat interchangeable and everything like that. My brother's getting L's after L's. Not like this, man. I want the Carfax. Let me see. The only thing I fear is by the time Bam overcomes Jihad, no one else by that point will be established rankers, because I just want to see end of season rankings for all the characters. I would like that too. That would be cool. The last station is like Marine form, good and bad. I still like Marine Ford a lot more than the last station, but I'm one of the few One Piece fans that do not have the Paramount War as high as the other ones. I don't think it's as great as people actually say it is. That's just my opinion, though. That's The Orders was a crazy live chapter. Trust me. That, do you fucking remember when Jihad just came into the hidden floor, nigga, and said, "I thought I killed you already"? Bro.
Still one of the greatest moments ever. Like,
that was chapter of the year. No cap. No cap, bro. Thank you guys for liking the stream. I appreciate it. Levy was hacks. He had to go. He was hacks, but we lost to Stone Edge. Like, come on, bro. Caliban is like Kainu with intelligence. Is Sakazuki not strong? Not smart? I think he's smart. He's kind of a hothead though, but he's smart. Yasratcha want to have some fun. Caliban dealt with Doan situation in a very smart way. His intelligence is no joke. I don't think he's dumb. I didn't mean to make Caliban seem like he had no intelligence. I'm just saying he has a pretty straightforward approach to what he does. He's not a schemer. Like Yasratcha and Lyborg almost. I'll say Yasratcha comes across as someone who enjoys scheming. Like, he loves to manipulate shit. Like, that's his thing. You know? Caliban's more like, mission start, mission complete. You know? Like, that's kind of how I see him, at least. So, Yama's father supposedly came from the workshop. Considering Ashra's design, I'm here thinking he's also from the workshop. Looks like some kind of living ignition weapon. It's totally possible. That weird thing in this crystal looked like it was powering him. You know what I'm saying? So what does it remind me of? I don't want to say Sheikah and Jewel Shard, but something it reminded me of. But East, what do you think of the chapter so far? At all?
I told you. It's not that it's written at. It's just that it's ass because.
I'll be right back. Hold on.
All right.
Go ahead, East.
They disrespected Yama. I'm so upset. I was set up for this. I should not have been let down like this. It is disrespectful, utterly betrayal of my trust. I told you I care nothing about Bam and all that other stuff, but listen, bro, this is just fair disrespect at this point. This was awful. Like, why did y'all do y'all? That's the first time in his life when he felt fear, and he cried out. I said, "You know what,
Cole? I can't even land a Stone Edge, bro. I was missed. Sorry, keep going."
Nah, this motherfucker was. I was like, bro, nah, I'm just all so highly upset right now. Like, I'm like, bro, why did y'all do this nigga like this bad? And then, now, what I will say about Yasratcha's transformation, I don't think it's ugly or it's bad. I just would have preferred somebody else. If it was just like a new character design, I would have fucked with it a lot more. But for Yasratcha to turn into that, it's just like, what the fuck is this nigga? Like I said, I don't think it's ugly or anything. I think like if it was some random character, like a new he's from F.U.G Elder, like sort of like just some monster. Like if that was the thing that
you're saying the character design is okay. I hear you though. But he looks cold though. Like you can't even hold it. He looks cold, my nigga. Like
let's say like it's cold. It's just like I would prefer it on somebody else because it's like I expect Yasratcha to be a monster, but still with himself at least to a certain degree. But like it's just like okay, it was like if somebody else I've been jumping on the wagon about this, I'm like it's cold. It's just like I expected something different, but it's still cold nonetheless. I'm not gonna cap say it's ugly now, but nah, it was raw. But at the same time, the fact that it's raw and the fact that he just bodied the person he bodied just makes it all the more disrespectful. That was just Yama. Just
That's
he not
just.
the truth. He did not the truth. That's
You're
not.
not that pal guy. You're
Yeah,
not.
yeah. You
You're
feel me?
not that guy pal.
I
Sorry, I said guy
had
pal. Sorry, man. But yeah.
I had so much faith that maybe he might lose, but he
Mhm.
might not be. He might not be fraudulent and humiliated. He was completely and utterly annihilated and humiliated. Like in the worst events, yeah, you're cooked. Like
You were what does Stephen A say? I was lied to, fibbed, run amok, red herring, led astray, like
let it straight, bamboozled.
run amok. Like I was tricked, bro. I was tricked, man. Y'all, he just trick y'all, man. He just run around. He don't be doing nothing on some Westwood on some thing shit. Hold on. The jaw thing was crazy though, for real, for real. That was crazy. Um, that moment, seeing the villain pop up from nowhere, seeing like Madara showing up in the war, and Madara, I remember Madara summoned a meteor, and they're like, "Oh, we did everything we can to stop him." He's like, "Have another one." I said, "Nigga,
That
I
nigga.
would be sick to my stomach right now." I'd be like, "Nah, I accept defeat. It's okay." It wasn't meant to be. Calvin asking Chion how to talk to women made me laugh a lot. He's like, "Yeah, I don't know what to do here. Do I just punch them? I guess I don't know." But now white fans are fine at least for now. What the hell is he? I don't know. He look like a Claymore character. He kind of maybe. I don't know what he looked like. I kind of regrouped the Dark Souls thing. Maybe I don't know. You're not
That's
that.
just
You're
Final
not that
Fantasy.
guy. I hope you
That's
jinx
just a
us. The
Final
whole
Fantasy.
portrayal of hold on. The whole portrayal was kind of crumbling to me. He built him up to be the old white bad villain in that. Oh, the ball Jet Li film Unleashed and the power dynamic with him. It's understandable too, I guess. But like, I want to answer what Delano asked. I want to actually. I'll let you go first. He asked us, "Urek stronger than Jihad?" We obviously do not literally know the answer. We can't answer that. But do you have any opinions on that? It's something that I find a lot of people have been asking me too. Because I think my Enryu video, and there's a video I have with Jihad versus Enryu versus Urek that's been getting a lot of traction lately. And by the way, y'all been I've been growing a bit more than usual lately. I appreciate that. Make sure y'all like the stream, share the video, subscribe if you're not. Don't ninja watch, like and subscribe, my niggas. But yeah, what do you think about that? Because I'll give my spiel after. But go ahead.
Are you asking me, right?
Yeah, like Urek, do you think he's stronger? Do you not care? Do you think it's not the way to tell? Like, what's your opinion on that?
I believe, like, I think we've had this conversation before, and of the mind and body, it's going one way or the other. It's literally going one way or the other, and the fact, like, I like truly believe, like, because it's to take into account this. If Irek, what's Ari home, whatever White's dad is, Ari,
RDA.
yeah, yeah, I never get the niggas right, but if he's like if he lost Jahai, right? Like all 10 times the challenge nigga, he never won once. But he would be arguably like the second strongest nigga, or like you know what? As far as the family has go, like
I
he's
don't.
like
I
right
don't.
there.
I don't count Fanta. I just. He's an Axis.
Yeah,
Let's just not
yeah.
do
He's
that.
he's like he's
Just
like the second. He's like the third strongest nigga in the tower, right? The third, fourth. Because even to say Iryu isn't in there, he's like the third, fourth, third, fourth.
Enryu is second. Jihad is third. Urek is fourth.
Yeah, and then Ariye is fifth, right? It should be.
I believe Adiahan is fifth and Kunadwan is sixth. I'll check for you right now just to double check, but I believe
Yeah,
so. I
so
believe
so
so.
they should be right behind each other. So if this nigga Urek actually had Aurier take him seriously by the floor 100, and we agreed that we go to the mindset that Urek was not the same power level as he climbed through the tower, like when he first popped in, and he's only growing. And that floor 100, he made Aurier take him serious and surpass his challenge, and then like actually make him put up an actual fight. Then he gets the floor, on the top of the tower, and then he does all this other shit, and he growing past there. I would definitely say I probably give it Yurik stronger, but I just for the sake of like it's going the fight can go like
Either way.
either way with those two, either of those two, because we haven't seen what Yurik can actually do.
Yeah,
He's
Adiahan 5, Kunadwan, and then my princesses are at 7
yeah,
tied. Then Bayek Ryun is at 9. We don't know who's at 8.
yeah, so like if them niggas just like doing like they're just fooling around. If Yurik just has only fooled around so far. And the floor depth, I'm only gonna count the thing with Bam. He's only fooled around the floor depth once, and that was using 5%. And then he did the whole spatial distortion, and he was moving at like light speed without Shinsu and shit like that.
He could shoot, yeah, he could throw shit at the speed of light, yeah.
Yeah, so it's like he's moving like that. But then we ain't really see him actually do shit. But as far as like Jihad, he got all these great. We seen what the baby version of him can do. So then just just transfer that into the newer version, and even the older version when he like the Grand Mystery Island when he fucked up. What's old boy name? That bum ass nigga, Kyle Hella, right?
Wait, say it again.
When he,
Oh,
when he,
Kel Helm.
yeah, when he had Frog Boy up in there, it was like, yeah, he's like, yeah, nigga, they going about many things, but you know me as the king of the tower, and then he bodied them with the mystery item he was all on his own. So it's like, yeah, we've seen what Jahad can do, but then just like magnify that times a greater deal. So I say it's about even, but I give the edge to Yurt.
Okay.
Correct.
That is that's I have no problem with that answer because I don't think it's like too tailored in any direction incorrectly. Let me just see something real quick. And Rio all day. It could be Cabrera. Think you've been doing. Wait, what? Could be Cabrera. Think you've been doing recently. Let's see, Cabrera go, man. That's all I know. Shit go. They're equal, and Enryu was too far ahead. Urek and Jihad together versus Enryu is a fair question. I don't agree with that. I'll tell you why in a second. I feel like Jihad and
we don't know that.
I feel like Jihad and Urek have similar stats, but Jihad has more items. That's something that I can agree behind. I agree. Urek has better stats, but blah blah blah. The demon is also a wild factor. The actual rank in the tower is my ranking. That's fair. I can't go wrong with that. There's more evidence, although it's small, that shows Jihad being slightly stronger than Urek. The fact that Urek swore an enemy data said he couldn't beat Jihad data. However, I have no idea. Wow. Say Kel Helm is the drama. But okay. So the reason why I've never really listen, if we were like, okay, those three are fighting or whatever the case is, they gotta fight, and you had to bet money on somebody, I'm gonna put my money on Enryu. Okay? However, I always say this. It's kind of like when people ask me about like the Yonkos, and it's like, what if Kaido and Big Mom fought? And who's gonna win? I'm like, no outcome would shock me. If I open the newspaper of Jihad versus Urek and it says Urek won, I'm not like, what? How could? I'm not shocked.
Yeah.
If it says Jihad won, I'm like, what the? I'm not shocked. If it's a draw or inconclusive, no outcome is gonna shock me. That's how I see it, because I believe each one of them have an incredible feat that the other one does not have. Enryu killed something that's supposed to be immortal, an administrator. No one else has been able to do that. Jihad, great pilgrimage, 13 great warriors, everything, blah, 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 became the king of the tower, all of these items, the contract, XYZ. You got to give respect to that. He's the king of the tower. He kind of galvanized everybody under one moniker. Obviously, people, this F.U.G and blah, 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 yada, yada. Urek finished the climb the quickest. I could throw Shinshu at the speed of light. So when I look at those things, I'm like, man, each one has done something the other one has not done. That's very impressive to me. And that's why I'm like, I don't know. I need to see more from each to even get an inkling. But again, I feel like, betting man, out of those three irregulars, who's gonna win? Yeah, I would put my money on Enryu. But then if I was wrong, I wouldn't even be that shocked, to be honest.
Here. Mind if I interject for a second? Because I 100% agree with you. I don't even go against anything you said. I think you're 100% right. But here's something as far as the Urek and because here's something I thought about on reread. But just between the Urek and Jihad point, right? When Urek was on Hell Joe's floor, he couldn't use Shinsu. So that is something that in Jihad's tower that I think that might give Jihad some type of advantage. It might not be a huge advantage. And like I said, this is just me just kind of grasping a little bit, but could give Jihad an advantage. But the fact that Urek was in a place, even with him being an irregular, that he couldn't use Shinsu on Hell Joe's floor at that moment was very interesting to me, because maybe that gives Jihad a chance to, for a second or something, in a hypothetical fight, he could stop Urek from using something or using some type of power or some shit like that. Enryu, I think, is the only reason I think Enryu is stronger than Jihad, and it's not even like a stronger thing, is that Enryu is the only person who brought something in a tower that literally allows him to kill gods or the administrator. And that's supposed to be kind of like Bam's whole thing too. Like, Bam is using something that Enryu left, and Enryu brought this whole giant thing that basically F.U.G is hanging their whole entire hat on.
Mhm.
They're hanging their hat on something that Inryu brought to the tower.
Yeah.
So that is my my strength for both of those guys. So I agree. If I had to bet my life on one of them, probably Inryu. But that's only because he's the guy who brought the thing to the tower that everybody's hanging their hat on. That's gonna take Jihad out.
No, that's a really good point. Make some more emotes. I since I stream more, it's probably time for me to make some emotes for this. I got some on Twitch, but you know what? I'll get on that when I get it. Who needs Shinsu when your fists are rated E for everyone? 10%. I was very impressed with the 10% stuff. I don't even think it's a 10% because it was not bloodlusted because he didn't want to kill Hell Joe and stuff. You watch that video if you ain't seen it. Champion of the Tower. We were with Zeno. It's one of my best videos, man. But what was I gonna say? What was I gonna read? Question then: do you think all guardians are created equal? Because doesn't Jihad can't even pass the test as one as far as we know? So would killing one be out of the question? But here's the thing though, like I would ask about this, right? I don't think all guards are created equal. But first of all, I don't think they're all equal. I know I think the administrator or whatever of the 135th floor is supposed to be hostile. I don't know what it is, why he won't keep climbing. But my question would just be this too, because you said this, like the family head and Jihad depends on the administrators for immortality, and Enryu killed it. Even SAU said Jihad can never kill an administrator no matter how hard he tries. Does that make him weaker than Enryu though? Serious question.
It doesn't.
That's what I'm saying. Okay, you can hit the fucking 3-pointer from the logo. I can't do that. Does that mean you're better than me? I could take you to the rack every time. For me, like that's an impressive feat that he did. Something about him is different. But that doesn't necessarily mean to me that he would necessarily be stronger than Jihad. Again, I'm telling you, I'll put my money on Enryu. Go ahead, East.
I was gonna say it's like, okay, if Jihad and RE8 are fighting, right? They going blow for blow, and all of a sudden, Bam hit a nigga with a thorn. Jihad in the back with a thorn. And he killed Jihad. Does that mean Bam was actually stronger than Jihad? No, he just used a fucking weapon that he had. That's the only thing that actually killed that nigga.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like, it's just a different form. It's just like, that's the only thing. Just because he can kill that nigga doesn't mean he necessarily stronger. Because you know the way the rules of the towers work, that in the gates, because the administrator are the gods of the tower.
Well, here's the thing too. People act like Jihad can't get better. Like we don't know if Jihad added anything new to his arsenal. Like this is a guy talking about controlling fate and shit in recent time. So like, who knows if he got better?
That's why I said, Vince, cause I'm like, if you've seen like we don't want to know the full extent to what Yuri can do, right? Like his actual move sets, or Inri, we just know he could do the rain Shinsu rain thing. But I'm like, if you just
make it rain.
Yeah, I'm just like, if you just look at basically what Jihad did in the hidden floor and they amplify that times like 1,000, a million, like just what baby Jihad did before they barely even climbed halfway through the tower. They're just like, all right, then you apply that to like the god Jihad, like when they on an entirely different level, like just multiply that times like 1,000. Cause like
people just like power scaling and people like guessing on this type of stuff because it's fun, but like come on, like we don't got no way of knowing that.
Yeah, I don't have the answer. I'm just giving you like what I kind of like. That's probably why my take is so tempered. Even though I would say if you had to make me bet my life for money, I'd put it on Enryu. But let's be honest, I don't think even the records for the top 4 bar Fanta are too accurate. The main reason Enryu's number is 2 because he killed an admin. However, there's no reason to assume Urak can't.
Yeah, I'm saying with Jihad. There's no reason to assume that any of them can't do it.
SIU said Jihad can't do it no matter how hard he tries.
Oh. Is it because but did he say why? Did he say because he bound himself to the
He didn't say why. He didn't say because he's incapable of killing it because he's too weak or something. We don't even have the reasoning behind that, which is why like it's a good statement. I understand. I would use it to make the case if I didn't believe whatever, but like to me it's kind of.
Well, here's the thing, right? I only
what if it's contract related because he's the king now? You can't be killing him.
That's what I'm saying. I say, what if the only reason I believe kind of that Enryu can do it too is because the whole Thorn thing is obviously some type of specialty appointed to him. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we don't know if Jihad just could it or he just can't now because he was like, made a contract with them, so I can't even touch him.
Randus, sorry, hold on, but yeah, no, fair enough. Hayden wouldn't get lacking by Henry. I'm just saying. he said hit on the real thing. I have a community question I think you guys will like that I'm gonna ask on Wednesday, bro. We'll talk about that on the Friday, but I'm gonna save that for later. You know what I mean? Grandajaw saw Enryu and gained the ability to see the future. Enryu opened a door in the sky to a floor. Who has done that? Does that help him win a fight? Can Jihad see the future too? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, but fair enough. Like, I like Enryu. Like, I'm not even arguing with you guys. I like that guy. You know what I'm saying? I mean, the King of the Tower can't beat an administrator. That's kind of a big deal in your opinion. That would mean Jihad is the king by name, not because he's the strongest. I actually never thought that he was the king because he was the strongest, though. I don't know if you guys ever thought that. I've never thought that's why. Like, maybe at one point when he first did it and everything, but like, to me, Jihad was never clearly the strongest in the tower at any given point. As a matter of fact, technically, he's still Fanta. You know what I'm saying? So I never even had that kind of thought process in my mind trying to your body. But you're right. I see. So you're saying it's kind of like Rio from One Piece. Enryu just has the most immortal canceling tech ability other than stats could still be close to others. Like, yeah, like, it's as simple as maybe because with Rich mentioning the Thorn and everything, like, for whatever reason he has a speciality or technique that allows him to kind of bypass the rules of that immortality. And I've always said this. Let's say Jihad can't kill the administrator. Can he beat it to a pulp and seal it and chain it away or something? Like, I don't think immortality is the end all be all to make you undefeatable. If I can't die and Vince and East beat my ass and fucking have me locked up in the basement for thousands of years, I'm pissed! So, yeah. He's a Natsuki. I don't think it was said that Enryu could use the Thorn. I don't believe it said that Hakuni discovered the Thorn with the Administrator. I think the Thorn is it's called Enryu's Thorn. If I remember correctly, isn't it part of the Administrator? I have to look that up again. It's been so long. I have not done my yearly reread too, so I gotta look at that. Question: do you think we'll see a family head appear all this arc? I think we'll get a snippet, a side profile, silhouetted something of the Lopobia family head. I think we'll see him in some capacity this arc. Still think Enryu is different just from all SLU statements. Of over 9,000 bags, even if retconned, the unrealistic wank is just too much to avoid. But then again, you said that retconned. You know them blog posts be cat. Hard to say how much Enryu's feats are due to his own power or the Thorn. Arlene being able to kill herself suggests that they have bound themselves with the contracts. Enryu is the messenger of the outside god, and Jihad needs an administrator for both contracts. Enryu bodied it with no difficulty, fam. What has been saying? I mean, at the end of the day, it's your. I'm not telling you you're wrong. Neither of us have the answer to this. So,
we don't got no answers to none of this, man.
I'm just giving you my thought process on it. Damn, it's 4 times a day was good stream. Peace. All right, man. Take care, brother. Couldn't real Eddie open the door in the sky? It doesn't mean nothing. I didn't even remember that. I'm late. This chapter had me feeling sick. Cat abusing my god, but it was fine though. Platinum goal. I feel that. Yo, like he said himself, trash. Not because it was trash, because I was bamboozled. Yama got clapped. Oh man. But anyways,
man, I'm not gonna lie. Real quick, I'm sorry, cut you off. But I don't know. Like, my whole perception, because it is the thing. Everything being retcon changed so much. Because my whole perception of Yama after we got because my whole perception of Yama was completely different coming in before we even met him. With everything we had set up, I thought he was gonna be like one of the worst people ever. Like, and then we met him and just like this guy talking about, oh, I just want to protect my canine family and all that.
Remember this, too, the Amort, the Bay Road.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. Like, all that was gone. So we just had this guy who doing stuff to protect his family, but he's also SIU does this really weird thing. Like, it's jarring to me sometimes because he's done it with like 3 characters now, and even Yama. Like, even forget the stuff that's retcon. When we first meet Yama, he's a certain I feel like he's a certain kind of guy. Like him, it was more okay than the other 2, but it's like he's a certain kind of. Think about this. He's trying to keep Dang Dang or whatever, like he needs them, trying to keep people there against his will. He doing these cage fighting with the other dogs. You got what's his name? What's the mad dog that used to be Raw, but he's not Raw no more?
Vagarov.
Yeah, and they were just like, oh look, cause like we put him against each other, and he came out. He was the only one who came out alive and survived. And it's like, look at this guy, like look at all this. And then it's just like, look at Yama, man. He just out here like, I want to protect my family. I care about the canine people. This, that, and the other. And it's just like, so like, yeah, my perception of him, like being a Slayer, is just so weird now. Cause like, even more so than Karaka in some way. Cause just like, like Yama's this guy without like the Slayer title don't even like matter to him. Like it don't even mean anything. This being a Slayer a business proposition.
Mm-hmm.
Really. It got him to end to some other shit.
Mm-hmm.
But like you said, Doom was kind of supposed to be the one, supposed to be that guy. So
yeah, and he wasn't that guy, pal. He wasn't that guy. Exactly.
Yeah.
It's like saying Karaka stands a chance against Urek because the spells keep him alive and mortality don't mean shit. Adams can be put to sleep. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm saying. Like, that's why sometimes I ask people. Like, I think Milios and I had a conversation about this on stream about like what he thought about immortality. Like, immortality to me does not shield you from defeat. It only if you have true immortality, it only stops you from death. And I think there are fates worse than death, personally speaking. Thought Yama would be like Luffy. Yeah, fair. Red Light District. You know what they were saying about him? Like I thought, like he didn't come across the way I thought he would be for sure. Chances are, SI has no idea himself since he probably has no plans on making them actually fight. He doesn't have to think about it much. And then after we'll have to go on what they do individually in other parts of the stories to kind of compare them. I agree with that. I think SIU changed his idea on Yama on the fly. Maybe people liked him too much. No, I mean, I've always said this. I know. I think Simon disagree with me. I get it. I really think the Amort stuff and the Bay Road and everything conceptually is a lot more interesting. I don't hate the Three Brothers storyline though. I don't hate it. That's all I said. I don't think it's bad, but I do think the other one sounds more interesting. That's all I'm saying.
He probably changed based off of like what he wanted. I mean, because who knows? But he probably changed stuff because he was probably thinking about like, how am I going to introduce this into the plot in a way that makes sense. So maybe that's why he had to flip it, because the whole reason we even, because like, oh, we need Yama for this, and this. But if he was the old Yama with the other story, I guess the way he was writing the story at the time would have been their reason to go and see a guy like that. The way he thought of him in previous ideas, like they would have had no reason to go see him. I will say this. I would have liked the idea a little bit better from this perspective, other than it just being interesting. I like the idea of more of like the Slayers being like terrible, awful people that Bam was gonna have to unite together at some point. But like F.U.G. as a whole, like they're still awful people. Like sometimes that gets lost upon people. Like F.U.G. is not a good organization. They're not good people. But like, I don't know. There's all these different like,
better.
There's all the people in F.U.G. now that just like, either they're like misunderstood or just like it's really like a mishap band put together. Like they really it's just a bunch of random parts put together, like honestly.
Yeah.
So I guess that's how Bam is gonna unite them. I'm guessing, I'm speculating because nothing is written in stone in this series, because I'm assuming that they're all gonna have to unite under Bam. Maybe not under him, but they're all gonna have to.
I agree with that,
together.
Especially with, I think he's gonna do something this war to make them realize how important he's gonna be for them. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. If Karaka,
he had the right Yam in a way that makes sense. But yeah, because my bad. Go ahead.
Karaka is a Prince of Jihad. The problem with Hod and Sa, Urek did that fast travel thing straight out of a Ubisoft game. Yeah, spatial distortion. And if he messes up, every organism on the floor would have died. White self-explanatory. I'm a dip. Gray stream. Rack needs to die. Hashtag Rack needs to die. I'm not even mad at that. You don't do nothing. To be frank, or Eurasia can wipe out life on the floor without moving too. I mean, I think she's a male Yama Yasratcha killing his father, comparing him to his father. Man, there's so much to see what's going on, but we'll say that for another day with the next chapter. My favorite panel was literally either the clash, the long clash, that's here right now on the screen a little bit with Yama and Yasratcha, or the actual reveal of Yasratcha's complete transformation. That was kind of scary, bro. That was tough.
Wow, we really got a whole chapter devoted towards this.
Yeah, they're just fighting too. Like for the most, they didn't talk that much. They was scrapping. I like that. So that was good. We need some more chapters like that. Obviously, it makes for a quicker live reaction and stuff, but that's why I had the discussion here too. So patiently waiting for my boy Wagner. Who's that? I'm joking. I'm not sure if you talked about this already, but why did Yasratcha confirm? Why did Yasratcha confirm Yama's full transformation by saying he can't do anything? Yama can then transform. She like foreshadowing. I think that Yama's fear is stopping it from doing the complete transformation. So remember, the strongest Slayers are missing, are sleeping. I mean, that's fair, but remember what Kel Helm said there on Strong on Paul with the first generation. Blah, blah, blah. Fucking clown, Kel Helm. I hate him. Ah. All right, y'all be easy. Any announcements that important? Oh, East, any final words? You want to chime in? Is he here?
Nah, I was bamboozled, led astray, about being fooled.
How do you think Karaka fans feel, bro? This is years of agony.
Nah, but we seen this coming down the line. It was a trickle. I expected better from Yama. Okay, they was literally gassing this nigga up just the last arc. Oh no,
But
he
why?
waked up. It's all over for us.
But why?
You're right.
No, but why did you expect better?
I didn't expect him to get fucking. You're not that guy, pal. You're not that guy. I didn't expect that to happen. Okay.
No,
Maybe
the moment this guy said, "Oh, I got fear implanted in you," I knew it was over for him. Just me personally. That's what I was asking.
I mean, yeah.
I was worried since beatification. I'll say that much.
I've been seeing it coming down like since last time. I was like, okay, he might still lose the fight, but he putting up a fight. He trying to hold his own, but then then you like you said the fear thing. I was like,
yeah,
I don't know now, Chief. But then I was like, I didn't expect him to get like, hey man, next time you want to act out, and he just put his foot up there.
like he really sunned that nigga, like
I said,
embarrassingly so. You know
this
what I mean?
nigga put his hands on his face. And said, hey, next time you want to act out, raise your voice. Learn who you talking to. And it took us belt off and spanked that nigga.
Yeah, he said, next time you want to talk, raise your motherfucking hand. Class is dismissed. He went, he dipped.
All right, bro. All right. Never mind.
But yeah.
That's my last question.
Yeah, I'm about to wrap this up though. So so just a quick couple announcements. So Kubera will still come out obviously tomorrow on a Monday. Yeah. Wednesday I have a pretty interesting video I think you guys might enjoy, but I think I might save that for the week after when I can be around because I won't be there. Maybe do Friday and switch to just around and stuff. But yeah, like, share it, all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? Blah blah blah. I'm tired. You're